joined Befree back in 2018 as a very junior executive, literally starting at the base level. Over time, the team saw potential in me and I grew year on year. Within 2 years, I became an assistant manager, leading a team of 5. The turning point came when the previous CSM decided to move. The company needed someone who understood the process end to end, someone who had both technical grounding and the mindset to present Befree in front of the clients. I was one of the options and I was the chosen one. That's when my transition into client success officially began.
What was it that made you feel confident enough to step into the client success manager role?
I was always ready for this bigger responsibility. Honestly, I manifested this role long before it opened up. Even when I was on the operations side, I knew I wanted to be client success. When the opportunity came in, I wasn't intimidated. I knew I could handle the responsibility and I knew the work and I knew I would build relationships that last.
What was the first real challenge you faced as a CSM and how did you go about handling it?
My first onboarded client quit within 3 months. A hard jolt that made me question whether I made an unrecoverable mistake. Eventually, I realized the real KPI is learning velocity, not perfect outcomes. Then came a bigger curveball. A full-time client planned to exit. After selling the business, instead of treating it as a closed ticket, I engaged with the new owners, rebuilt the trust, and reset the relationship. That single FTE has since grown into an A+ account with 4 full-time roles, turning a near termination into a growth engine. That's when I knew I was built for this.
Are there any initiatives or projects you've led that you're especially proud of?
I have always gone above and beyond my job description. One example is the automation project I led. I don't come from a technical automation background, but I understood what the client needed, translated it to the RPA team, and ensured smooth delivery. The project went so well that the client is now exploring bookkeeping services with us. These aren't just small wins, these are relationship milestones.
Is there someone who played a really important role in getting you to where you are today?
My former manager fundamentally shaped my trajectory. He backed me, gave me the autonomy, and created an environment where asking questions wasn't a risk, but a requirement.
So what was that transition into the CSM role actually like for you?
The transition wasn't easy. I come from a technical background, so I had to unlearn some of the patterns and take on new responsibilities. For 6 months, I was doing 2 jobs at once, handling operations on the one side and shadowing the CSM role on the other. Even clients weren't ready to let me go from the operational role because of the dependency that had built. So my job was to train every new resource to the same quality level and reassure clients that their experience wouldn't drop. It was intense, but it shaped who I am today.
How would you describe the culture at Befree, particularly when it comes to women in leadership?
Befree listens. That's the biggest difference. Whether you are an associate or a manager, if you have something valuable to say, you will be heard. You may not get the answers immediately, but your voice matters. As a women leader, I have always felt supported, especially when it comes to expertise and decision making. People value capabilities here, not gender.
Looking back, what would you say you're most proud of in your journey so far?
Achieving the role I always aimed for and achieving it on my merits. I am also proud of every new client we onboard, every testimonial we get, every successful handover, and every moment where my team delivers exactly what I promised. And of course, growing a client from 3 FTEs to 8 after a face-to-face pitch that still feels unreal.
What advice would you give to someone who's just joined Befree, especially if they're a young woman starting out?
If you think you have the spark, don't dim it. Speak up, show up, and be unapologetic about the space you want to take. If you put your word out there, it will be heard. And if you work with intent, Befree will give you the platform to shine.
If someone newer to the team wants to reach out to you or learn from your experience, what's the best way for them to start that conversation?
Food is the easiest icebreaker with me. I love talking about food, cooking, and anything. If you ever want to talk about my journey, challenges, or your goals, you can start with food, and I am all yours.
If you had to describe your entire Befree journey in just one word, what would it be?
7 years rising from the ground, my journey reflects Ithaca from the Odyssey, not a destination, but what forged my resilience and direction.